Further in our quest, let's talk about the Nameless King. After giving the ancient wyvern a serious headache, you might want to wander around the actual area, see the sights of Archdragon Peak, and nearly get stabbed by homeless men. But eventually you're going to want to kill Nameless, walk through that fog wall, and bum rush him and the King of the Storm. This, doesn't always go as planned, though. First you gotta hit that bell. Get it? Hit the bell. Okay, it's not a funny joke. But let's get in the actual guide. You're gonna want to actually wear your lightning clutch ring and the 2 sorcery rings. The reason for this will come up shortly, but you're wearing the clutch ring because you're using the Dragon Slayer's Great Axe. This is how you kill the King of the Storm. The thing is that you want to aim for his head, and you want to avoid all of the attacks because they can 1-shot you or 2-shot you. And it's very bad. There are other guides on how to avoid the attacks. I'm just telling you the fastest way to kill this guy. Every time he puts his head down in any fashion, try to crank out 1 or 2 weapon arts, as you can see here. But I got hit by the flame, of course. Anyways, chug when you need to, don't feel like you're wasting Estus, and roll every single time you think you have to. If you think you have to roll, you probably have to roll. King of the Storm, though, is rather straightforward. Just try to keep up with him as he goes around the arena, and deal with the attacks that come your way. Hopefully, you wind up knocking him prone. This way you can get a really, really good just finish your kill. After the cutscene, what you're going to do is immediately go and switch out to the Dark Clutch Ring and de-equip your Dragon Slayer's Great Axe. You de-equip the Great Axe because you're going to be using light rolls as much as you can here, and you want to get Great Soul Dregs out, which is why you have the Dark Clutch Ring. Stay away from Nameless King, and just crank out a bunch of stuff. There is a distance that you should be able to stand at, where he doesn't necessarily attack and just starts to menacingly walk towards you. I don't know why this happens, but it does, and it's a consistent thing for about 5 minutes at a time. During this period, you can chug Ashen Estus, you can cast more spells, you can do whatever you want. Once he enters second phase, then he'll start power walking aggressively towards you, and that's a bit of a problem, because then he does this, and it's irritating. With this one, just make sure that you're not in a cardinal direction away from him, and then with this one, it is 1, 2. That is how you remember it. It's that timing, and it's very important, because that thing can one-hit you no matter what your vigor is at New Game Plus 7. But besides this, stay away from Nameless, and shoot Great Soul Dregs at him. Most of his ranged attacks aren't really that good, and all of his melee attacks are very, very readable. The actual problem in this boss fight is the King of the Storm. And then the boss dies, and we get to gloat. Anyways, that's Nameless. Happy hunting.